SpaceX's powerful Falcon Heavy rocket is preparing to take off again. So far, the Falcon Heavy has launched 4 times, the most recent on November 1, 2022. That voyage for the U.S. Space Force was the heavy lifter's first in 40 months. There will be no such long gap between flights 4 and 5 because SpaceX is currently preparing the next Falcon Heavy for launch from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Falcon Heavy in the hangar at Launch Complex 39A in Florida, SpaceX tweeted on Saturday, January 7, along with 2 photographs of the mammoth rocket and its 27 first-stage engines. The Falcon Heavy rocket is based on SpaceX's workhorse Falcon 9. It is made up of 3 Falcon 9 first stages strapped together, with the core booster topped by an upper stage and the payload. According to the vehicle specifications, the Falcon Heavy can deliver roughly 141,000 pounds, 64,000 kilograms, a payload to low Earth orbit, compared to 50,265 pounds, 22,800 kilograms, for the Falcon 9. The SpaceX Heavy lifter generates more than 5 million pounds of thrust during liftoff, making it the most powerful rocket in operation until recently. After launching the Artemis 1 moon mission on November 16, NASA's Space Launch System mega rocket, which produces around 8.8 million pounds of thrust, assumed that mantle. The US F-67 flight, like the November 2022 voyage, was purchased by the US Space Force. According to Space News, US F-67 will transport classified payloads to geostationary orbit, which is approximately 22,200 miles, 35,700 kilometers above Earth. The Space Force Commission launch is scheduled for January 13th. Along with this flight, SpaceX intends to put 51 Starlink broadband satellites into orbit on January 10th. A Falcon 9 rocket carrying 51 SpaceX Starlink internet satellites is set to launch from California's Vandenberg Space Force Base at 11:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. The launch was originally scheduled for Monday night, January 9, but SpaceX canceled it due to inclement weather. If all goes as planned, the Falcon 9's first stage will return to Earth just under 9 minutes after launch, landing on the SpaceX drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, in the Pacific Ocean. SpaceX's broadband constellation Starlink now consists of over 3,300 operational satellites. That number is growing all the time, as evidenced by Tuesday's planned liftoff, and it may eventually become genuinely staggering. SpaceX has authority to launch 12,000 Starlink spacecraft and has filed for permission to launch over 30,000 more. If all goes as planned, the Starlink launch will be SpaceX's second in 2 days. On Monday night, a Falcon 9 rocket launched 41 web internet satellites from Florida's Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, January 9. According to EverydayAstronaut.com, this will be the booster's 7th launch and landing. Meanwhile, according to a SpaceX mission description, the Falcon 9's upper stage will transport the Starlink satellites to low Earth orbit, deploying all 51 of them 29 minutes after liftoff. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.